One of the biggest reasons why Pakistanis struggle to lose weight is that you try to cut out carbs. After taking thousands of consultations and working with hundreds of clients, 70% of the people who we work with are Pakistani, and the big problem I see across all of them is that they've tried to cut out carbs in the past only to fail on their diet and not be able to stick to it. I tried keto, I tried this, I tried that, but I couldn't stick to it because family food, blah, blah, blah. I've literally heard the story hundreds of times. I can also relate with this because any time that I've tried to visit my parents, my grandparents, whoever it is, family, go out to eat, etc., while trying to be on a diet as a Pakistani who loves carbs and flavorful foods, it's been a bit of a disaster because your family gets offended, you get offended because you're upset that you can't eat the foods that you love. And if you've been on a low carb diet all week long and you were seeing good progress, then you go eat a bunch of carbs at a family gathering, you gain like 10 pounds of water weight, but you think that you gain fat, you get all frustrated, you get all messed up. We've all been there. So let's talk about a different solution. First off, you need to understand that cutting out carbs isn't even optimal for fat loss. Even if you have diabetes, even if you have a lot of these other issues, carbs are actually very important, especially healthy, fiber dense, complex carbs are very good for your energy levels, for your digestion, and they can give you a lot of help. Of course, there's 3% of people who might get a severe allergic reaction for certain types of carbs, but for the most part, carbs in moderation with the right type of carbs are very good for you. I'm not telling you to go eat syrupy gulab jamuns and all this other junk. No, that's not going to help you with your fat loss. But basmati rice with minimal oil, even if you put a good amount of seasoning on it, can be an absolutely amazing part of your diet every single day. Same thing with potatoes. If you don't make them with too much oil, these things are amazing for your diet. Same with my healthy biryani recipe. Literally, we got recipes for so many of these foods, even a healthy recipe for samosas that you can eat every day that only fuels your metabolism and your energy levels while making the diet effortless and easy to stick to because you're literally enjoying the foods that you love every single day. Same thing, if you're trying to have optimal performance in the gym, you need those carbs in your diet. So let's cut out all this low carb junk and instead learn how to create a sustainable deficit, a calorie deficit. Yes, that's right. You do have to be in a calorie deficit, but the good news is that's even going to fix your diabetes if you're pre-diabetic or diabetic, even if you're eating carbs every day, because if you're in a deficit, that improves your insulin sensitivity, regardless if it's high carb, low carb, or whatever. No, do a diet you can stick to that is still sound in the principles of calorie deficit, and you're going to be good to go. And look, I know that there's only so much time in these short little videos, so if you want my full in-depth mini course on exactly how to do this, comment system below, and I'm going to send you my free mini course on the exact fat loss system that I used to lose 38 pounds when I used to be fat, and that I've used with hundreds of clients to help them lose weight and keep it off for the rest of their life every single time, effortlessly, because they're actually enjoying foods that they love. One line I always say is that the best diet is a diet that doesn't feel like a diet, and that's what we're going to learn inside of this course. So comment system below, I'll send it to you. And then after that, since you stayed to the end of this video, I'm going to give you a bonus comment recipe as well, and I'll send you a link to get my free recipe book with 42 pages of all the best recipes from every culture, including Pakistani culture and all the other cultures that we love. See you on the inside, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.